Hello, we are 3 students from the School of Environmental Studies. We are here to teach you about how awesome freshwater mussels are. My name is Amelia, this is
Carmen,
and
Freya. What are freshwater mussels? Mussels are bivalves, which means they have 2 halves that protect their soft bodies. They have a single foot they use to burrow in mud or sand. They live in flowing water like rivers, and they are also filter feeders, which means they keep the water clean, which is why they are so important. If you look at the picture in the bottom middle, you can see that there are 3 mussels. The first one on the left is a 3-ridge mussel that can reach a length of 4 inches. It has 7 to 9 horizontal ridges, and its outer shell is brown to black, and with an inner shell of bluish-white to light purple color. The next one is the elephant ear mussel that has a thick and triangular shell. An adult can get to 3 to 6 inches. And then next is the orange-footed pimpleback mussel, which is a rare species of river mussels. It grows up to 9.5 inches, and this species was once common in some areas, but due to the impounded rivers, it has become a rare species. Freshwater mussels are threatened by dams because it restricts the flowing water, water pollution, invasive species such as zebra mussels, and overhunting for the button industry. Freshwater mussels are protected under Minnesota's game and fish laws, and it is illegal to collect live freshwater mussels. People who have a fishing license or are children under the age of 16 are allowed to have up to 24 whole or 48 half shells of mussels that are not endangered or threatened. 25 of the 50 species in Minnesota are protected under the state's Endangered and Threatened Species Law and cannot be taken dead or alive. Many freshwater mussel species have been lost to water pollution and zebra mussels that colonize on them and suffocate and starve them to death.
what roles do native freshwater mussels play in our environment? Native freshwater mussels do more than you expect for our environment. Freshwater mussels filter up water that passes over them. One mussel can filter up to 15 gallons of water in a single day. For an animal that most of us mistake for a rock, that's a lot of cleaning. They eat using something called a siphon to filter algae, bacteria, and even pollutants. These are just a few of the animals that rely on mussels as a food source. As you can see, there is a wide variety of organisms that consume mussels. Here are just a few of the endangered freshwater mussels we have in Minnesota: the creek hill splitter, the black sand shell, and even the round pigtail.
what are the benefits of helping freshwater mussels? Mussels during the feeding process actually clean the water to make the water quality better. Mussels are also a very important food source for several different kinds of animals that live in and out of water. How can humans help the habitat of freshwater mussels? We can improve the habitat by checking boating and fishing gear. Removing plants and draining all the water from your boat or bait bucket can help prevent the spread of invasive species like zebra mussels. Ew! Allowing all your equipment to dry in the sun after use can make a difference to the mussels' habitat. Another way to help protect mussels is picking up after your animals. Pet waste washes off parks and lawns during rainstorms and snowmelts. This creates harmful bacteria that contaminates the river water. Lastly, fertilizer and road salt are 2 very harmful chemicals that can contaminate the water when overused. To prevent road salt from hurting the mussels, you can learn to apply just the right amount of salt and not overdo it. Fertilizer, you can make sure there's no excess fertilizer on the pavement to help decrease the amount being washed into our rivers.
What can you do?
Whenever you see garbage around, pick it up. You can also make sure that if you go to a river and find mussels, to not bother them or hurt them. They are very important to the river and grant us many things. We also encourage you to tell your parents about all the cool things you learned about mussels. Even though they don't look as cute or cool as other animals, they are dying out and are very important to river ecosystem.
Thank you for listening, guys, gals, and folks, about how awesome and important mussels are for our ecosystem. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys understand something new about freshwater mussels.